Hey, Trae, when you're going up against a team that's shooting lights out from three, sorry, over here. When you're going up against a team that's shooting lights out from three, like how difficult is it to establish that defense, and then you're going up against a set defense with them taking it out of the net constantly?
I mean, it's tough. I mean, when you only hit 7 and they hit 21 of them, that's a lot of points you got to make up for. So, I mean, you got to give them credit. They're knocking down a lot of threes, but that's what they do. So we have a big emphasis on not letting teams into the paint as much. And a team like this, I mean, we got to make more of an adjustment to probably get out to shooters and get out to threes, because that's what they do. They average 18 a game. So getting 21, that's around their average a little bit more. So we didn't do a good job of getting to their shooters tonight.
And then in terms of the offensive side, like, is it difficult to kind of get the offense going when you're constantly just taking the ball out of the net and going up against a set defense?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially, a team like them in Miami who switch everything. So they try to keep everything in front and then make you shoot contested jump shots. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely tough when you're getting out the net.
Tatum usually averages like 32 points per game. You guys did hold him to 19, though. Like, what was working well against him and Brown to hold them to less than their season averages?
I think we were just making them, make tough shots and just shoot tough shots. And, those guys are going to make shots, throughout the whole season, and they're going to get hot. And but you just try to make it as tough as you can for them. And, Dre did a great job on him tonight. Everybody who got switched on, JC, did a good job on those two. Jalen got going a little bit. But for the most part, those guys were, our team did a pretty good job on those two.
Hey, Trae, Jonathan from Real Talk Sports. What was the key for them with you guys? It looks like that you guys had a little bit of a problem with three-point range. You're about 22%. Was it defense, or you guys were just off tonight?
Yeah, we haven't been shooting the ball. Me to start it off. At the forefront of it all year. We haven't been shooting the three ball. Good all year. We're one of the bottom teams in the league at shooting threes, and we got to be better at that, I think. It's good that we can notice that now rather than later, and we're able to adjust. And we need to get more threes. Getting Bogey back hopefully soon will help that. But while he's out, we still got to be able to make plays and be able to do it by ourselves. So we'll be all right. And we got to make more shots, make more threes. Yeah, and I got to be better.
Trae, when you talk about needing to make more shots, like, that's obviously a simple thing to say, but
yeah.
Have you kind of figured out, is it something specific that's not working for you specifically, or just the rest of the team of not being able to knock down those threes?
No, for me, for me personally, I think maybe for a lot of guys, just overthinking it. We got a lot of guys who are new, guys in different roles, different positions. You're out there, you want to make the right play, but I feel like guys just thinking too much. And for me personally, I think just trying to add in DeJounte, trying to make it as comfortable and everything for him. I think for me early on, I've been trying to think about it too much, and just instead of just going out there and playing and just playing free. So I think that's when we get back to just playing free, playing with confidence, and just out there, just playing within the flow of the game. We're a way better team than when we're just thinking out there.
Trae, what do you do to kind of get back to that position where you're not overthinking and you are playing freely?
I think it just comes with, more time with each other, more games, more reps. You see in moments where we go on runs and we look really good, and then you see where we go on droughts and it looks like we're out there just being out there for droughts. So we gotta be better, but we will, and I'm not too worried.
Any final questions? Thank you, Trae.
That we could get consecutive stops.
And then on the offensive side, I know it gets frustrating when you're taking threes and you don't see the shots falling. I guess, what was your message at halftime to some of the guys to maybe not drop their heads and stick with it?
You got to shoot the ball with confidence, and when you're open, you got to shoot the ball. And if your shot is not there and your rhythm is not there, you got to get in the gym and work on it. Put in some time and work on your shot. But you got to shoot the open shot when you have it, and shoot it with confidence.
Before the game, we talked about how much this team has a lot of depth and that you guys have to defend as much as possible. So going forward, how do you guys hope to avoid like nights like this?
Well, I mean, they were hot. That's a good team. I thought Tatum and Brown, we did a pretty decent job of containing them, but their bench came in and, Sam, makes 5 of 6 threes. They basically, shoot 45 from the three-point line. And out of 46 threes, they hit 21. So what do we do next time? Again, we have to establish the defense by getting up the game plan with those guys. This is a jump shooting team. You have to take their airspace away and make them put the ball on the floor. And they were able to raise up and see the rim, and they knocked down those shots.
Coach, they really came out firing in that first quarter. Were you okay with the shots that you were getting early on?
Well, we were playing out the net, so we weren't stopping them. And it's difficult to run or do anything when the defense is set. They have one of the top defenses in the league. And we were playing out the net. They were scoring. That first quarter was a 30-point quarter. So every time we came down, we got nothing easy. And the open looks that we did get, as I can recall, we didn't knock down those shots. And I think, guys tend to get frustrated when they don't see that ball going in the net. But you got to get some stops so you can get something easy and you can see the ball go through the net. And that didn't happen in that first half.
You mentioned a guy like Tatum. I mean, he's averaging 32 points per game. You hold him 19. What did you do against a guy like that to kind of contain him and Brown?
Well, his teammates were making shots, making plays, and he took his opportunities when he got them. But I thought their bench really came in and gave them a huge lift, both halves tonight, and it just deflated us. The shots that they were making. And again, you're taking the ball out of the net and trying to go up against a set defense. That's going to be tough when you're not getting anything easy.
Great. Any last questions? All right. Thanks, Coach. Thanks.